Okay, this is a continuation of the last video. So, wrapping up last video, I talked about how you can't relate to teachers if you haven't been a teacher when you're in those interviews to be an administrator. So, that's all I want to say on that point. I'm not going to go any further with that one. The other thing you talked about is, look, you don't have to be well-versed in every single category. Take it from me, I got to where I am and I don't know a lick about math. Not exactly, I'm paraphrasing what he said, I'm paraphrasing, but that's about what he said. But you have to be able to talk about each subject as if you know enough to hold a conversation. So while I'm not great at math, he says, I do understand that math is probably the most integral part of any school system because it's the one that tells parents and the community that you know what you're doing, because it's the only subject that can be quantifiably measured. You know, it's not like in English where, you know, you can say that maybe they're getting better on predicates but not on subjects. Math is you either got an 82 or you got an 84. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So, you know, being able to show that, you know, while there are multiple different kinds of math, whether it's, what was the word that he used? Singapore math or everyday math or high-level quantifying math. You take bits and pieces of that. You take bits and pieces of what math is really going to affect you for the long term of your life, and you create something that is a community math, a culture math. You know, St. Paul math is the term he used. You know, say you work at a St. Paul. This is St. Paul math. It is taking all of the principles that are important in math and using them in a way that mirrors and adds to the community that is your school in its entirety, not just the math program. That was pretty insightful because it was a really, really great way to answer a pretty difficult question when it comes to those administrative interviews that I may or may not potentially have down the line. So that was really about the majority of the conversations that I had. And I'm probably going to post both parts of this today, and maybe we consider it a 26th and 27th day, and I catch up on one of the days that I've been late. So that's all. Sorry for the massive rant. If you're still watching, I really, really do appreciate anyone and everyone who has taken even a minute of their time to take a look at my awful quality videos, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Thank you for your time, and I hope we can all do some good in this world. Take care.